Hello again, I'm Cindy Sy-Perrick, Director of Programming and Content here at WYCC PBS Chicago. We're here in the WYCC studios, and I am joined by an amazing mystery author, Diane Pirrone-Gelman. She is Chicago-based, and we're thrilled to have you with us. I just feel like there's so much to talk about and never enough time. And so I'm, super interested in hearing more about your journey, your story, what you're doing.
Well, actually, I've recently started. I've kind of come full circle. I started out as an actor, and there's like no money in it. And then I thought, well, I could make money writing, and I fell into editing because I got a job publishing in the role-playing game industry, and then branched out into fiction. And then I was able to publish a book, and I still run a freelance editing business. And through the mystery community and through Love Is Murder, I've recently added a new line of work. I narrate audiobooks now, and I got my first crack at that through Libby Fisher-Hellman, who's another Chicago-based mystery author, and she's absolutely wonderful. Full disclosure, I'm in her writers group, and she's a friend of mine too. But we were at Love Is Murder, and she was talking about her book, Set the Night on Fire, which is that's the first book in what she calls her Revolution trilogy, 3 books that are all set against the backdrops of social upheaval. This particular one is in the 60s. And she said, I'd like to get this done as an audio book, but I'm not sure where to go, who to hire. And I said, I can do that. And she said, really? I said, yeah, I was an actor for 20 years before I started writing. She pulls out a copy of the book, hands it to me, says, read me something. So I read her a few pages with several different characters in them, changing voices a little bit. She said, you're hired. And we went, and she had a friend with a studio in Northbrook, so we went and we recorded it there. And she told me, you have to do this for a living. So I got the names of some sound engineering people that she had worked with to know who to talk to about what to get, and I picked their brains. And I ended up building a sound studio in my bedroom closet, and I've now started to get, I've done 2 others of Libby's books, and I've started to get independent assignments through a couple of them through ACX, and it's been kind of a wild ride, but it brings me all the way back to acting, because in a way that's an acting job. So I do words any old way I can, written, spoken. They all go together.
That's interesting. It's fun to hear a story about somebody who really has pursued their passion. It kind of it's led you in some different ways, and as you say, it led you full circle back around to your drama roots, and that's just fabulous. And I just wish that more people had those sort of stories, that they were able to follow their passion, and mystery being it for us. And I wanted to thank you again for being here with us, and thank you for the donation, the generous donation of your book, which I know our viewers are just simply going to devour. It's one of those, you open it up and you can't put it back down until you're finished. And so we're so thankful that you took the time to be with us and to share your book with us and to share your passion with us, because we are all fans of mysteries and thrillers, be it as a reader, be it as a writer, or as you have just described, the book. You really are in the book. You bring it to life. So thank you so much again, Diane, for being with us.